understand how powerful his love is for everybody. We tell you all the time, we don't believe in a man and two women and being together and two men being together. It don't mean that we don't love you. It don't mean that we're not going to try to help you, because we got to try to help you, because that's what our mission is. To get you out of this dilemma. Lost mean to be separated from God, and Jesus came to reconcile us back to him. And he will have to pay a heavy price for it to be done, but somebody's going to have to do it. Jesus is trying to let everybody know, it don't matter, I said it before, it don't matter how far you have fallen, Jesus can pick you up. No matter how far you gone, he can find you and rescue you if you want to be found, if you want to be rescued. Everybody Jesus ran into did not want to be rescued. Some people don't want to be rescued. But we got to actively try to help them to understand that they need to be rescued. Read for them. I'm trying to help you out.
And the Pharisees and scribes murmured.
They murmured,
saying, "This man receiveth sinners and eateth with them."
See, that's not normal for them. In their mind, that's the wrong thing to do. But in Jesus' mind, it makes all the world of sense, good sense. That's what he came to do. He came to seek. That means actively pursue after that which was lost. To save, to bring deliverance to them. And sometimes we so busy now we ain't got time for nobody. And sometimes just picking up, we got more access now to reaching people now than Jesus could do in 10 lifetimes. But they didn't have cellular phones and you didn't have to eat. I love email, boy. And email is better than faxing. In my mind it is. When we used to have to wait a long time to get receipt or something, you send a fax, you send it, it may take 2 days. Sometimes it get jammed up or lost or just lose signal and tell you not sent, none of the address and all this funny, all this stuff. Email, hit the email. As soon as you send it, they got it. Sometimes money connected to that. That's why I like email. I like the what they call it, not digital signal, how you sign anyhow, the electronic signal. Y'all slow.
Electronic cards.
No, electronic signature. Yeah, what you call it, sister? Doctor sign. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I made some purchases, man. Hand me the things here, man. Sign these documents right here on the spot. Then he know he ain't paying. That's what I'm talking about. We have the best. We're in the best position as a church than we ever been for us trying to reach people. Now, I'm not telling you that we shouldn't try to be one-on-one, but if you can't get to them, you can email them, you can text them. All this technology that we got at our fingertip that can be used in a good way versus promoting wrongdoing and evil. Read for me.
And he spake this parable unto them.
Jesus used a parable. Now, the parable wasn't really made to trip you up. The parable was given for you to have a desire to get an understanding of what the parable meant. But Jesus spoke in parable and dark sayings, because if you didn't want to receive it and didn't want to know what it meant, you weren't going to get it if your heart wasn't in it. I'm just kind of paraphrasing that the parable wasn't designed to trip you up. But Jesus spoke this in parable. Read.
He spake this parable unto them, saying, What man of you having 100 sheep, if he lose one of them, doth not leave the 99 in the wilderness, and go after that which is lost until he find it?
Listen, now what Jesus saying, now to me the point brings several things. Number one, somebody said, well, listen, I got 99, forget the one, I ain't gonna even take the time. But to me, leaving the 99, getting the one is showing you how valuable, that everybody's life has value. No matter who you are, no matter what you've done. Like I say all the time, I hammer it home all the time. Everybody in the church got dirty laundry or had dirty laundry, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. So nobody can't point the finger. I don't understand how we can't look past that and try to help somebody because somebody helped you get in. So you got to understand that everybody is right. I talk crazy sometimes. I know I do. But everybody is valuable regardless who you are and what you've done. Especially in God. When I'm saying God's eye, because sometimes, we can be funny. I know I'm the only one. Let somebody say some wrong thing to you, walk past and won't say good morning. I'm just telling you, but you have to understand and see, listen, you're working, I don't like to use this term now, but you're a work in progress. Because sometimes we can be self-righteous. Y'all ain't got to say nothing. God, that's why God be blessing me. That's why I can be touched because I want to be helped. Because I don't have no problem. I can walk. You don't say nothing to me. I ain't got to say nothing to you. I'm good. I'm just telling you how I can be. You're not going to hinder me if you're not about saying, I'm just talking now. And you sit beside me, you won't say to me, I ain't got to say to you, I'm good. I'm just telling you. So what I'm saying is, so you have to understand that every person is valuable in the eyes of God. If they mean something to God, they should mean something to us. I read. Boy, the clock rolling.
And when he had found it, he laid it on his shoulders, rejoicing.
See, he took time, he made time. Number one, he just thinking about, if I don't go, what's going to happen? They already timid. They're already timid animals, creatures. They can't defend themselves. They don't know how to fight. They can't find their way around. They're not very smart at all. That's why they said Jesus was led to the slaughter as a lamb, and dumb before his shear. That's what they were saying. That sheep are slow. Y'all know we can be like that sometimes. You saying something plain, look at you, you look like read for me, help me, Jesus. Read. So he left the 99. And he just didn't leave them, but he made sure they were secured. So Jesus wanted them to get this parable. Y'all worrying about this trivial stuff, and when you got souls out here dying, that's what sometimes set me off sometimes with the church. We needed everybody that's claiming to be a child of God need to be in the hedges and highway, compelling them to come, trying to help somebody. Instead of bragging about what we're doing. Read for me.
6.
We're going to read that whole chapter.
And when he cometh home.
And when he go and find him. Listen, my first pastor told me, when he found him, he put something on that sheep. The reason he put him on his shoulder because he took that staff and broke his leg. Because it gave him something to remember. That's what my first pastor told me. But anyway, he found his sheep. And I'm pretty sure there was some repercussion that was in it. Well, okay, hold up. If your child run off and do something and you tell me that it don't go nowhere and they come back, they gone, what you gonna do? Y'all ain't gotta say nothing. I already know what you're gonna do. Most of us, you gonna give them something they ain't gonna forget. So we gonna go out on a limb and say that he gave his sheep something that they weren't gonna forget. He wasn't gonna forget. Or she wasn't gonna forget. But he said when he found it, he did what?
And when he cometh home, he calleth together
Now go back to that verse when he find it.
And when he had found it.
Listen, so he went looking for it. Some of these people don't leave the church. I guess we got to go look for them. Find out where they at. Find out what's wrong with them. I don't think we done nothing to nobody, but I guess we need to get to getting. I heard one preacher say, if you're cute, and then you need to get ugly for the Lord. And he said, if you're ugly, all you got to do is get. Read for me. Read for me.
And when he had found it,
he
laid it on his shoulder.
He laid it on his shoulder.
Rejoicing.
And he rejoiced. Why? Because he found the sheep that were lost. This is what ministry is about. Finding that which is lost. Making a good conscious effort. I could talk about a lot of stuff. I bring up stuff. I don't try to dominate and tie people time down. But that's a ministry. Somebody say, hey, okay, what brother so-and-so, what sister so-and-so, okay, listen, this is what we're going to do. Somebody do this and somebody do that. I could do that. But I don't like to tie people time down. But somebody need to do it. I'm just saying. I don't try to tie people time down because I don't really want mine tied down because I'm busy for real. I'm just saying. But that's ministry. And we had to make time to try to catch up to people, find out what's going on. You ain't got to dig in their business. Listen, we miss you. Come back to church. I can talk about a lot of stuff that need to be done. But like I say, I don't try to tie people time down. I'm telling you to do it. I don't have time to do it. That's what I'm saying. But it's still ministry. You ain't got to pray about nothing to do. You come to me. I can tell you a lot of stuff needs to be done. Read from. I'm moving on.
And when he cometh home, he calleth together his friends.
He was so happy that he found this lost sheep. I'm going to do you one closer than that. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the lost sheep glad that he was found or she was found. Because they already timid. So I guarantee you, a lot of times people want you to call them. Want you to come looking for them. Because it's going to do something for them to know that you concerned about them. That they was on your mind. I don't know. I'm always dealing with stuff all the time. I got a text maybe 3 months ago